maybe it's me. Hey, everybody. Asuka, Soul Sister, Connective Tissue. Can't ban you because you're invincible. All right. Life is a gem. Not Joan of Arc #2. How are you? How is everybody? I've come to receive. Well, not to receive. I've already received it. I've come to celebrate my world championship. I have been awarded a very prestigious honor.
He's honored by it.
On YouTube. I believe I was voted, and I want to thank the Academy for this. YouTube's number one racist. So I want to thank everybody for being there for me, for supporting me through this journey.
Being there.
All the little people out there in the chats, the other creators.
Thanking people for supporting his racism.
Nominees. There's many out there, many such cases. And I just want to. This is a dream come true.
He likes to be known as a racist.
This is a dream come true. I never thought this would happen to me. I mean, who does? Drumroll, what are you talking about? Glowy, did you even listen to anything I just said? Throw her out of here. Toss her out. No, I'm just kidding. So there's been a big to-do about something I've said. I don't know. Don't pay attention. Something about Twitter. Something about how I'm evil,
no.
Nazi racist or something. I don't know. I don't think so. That's what I said. You know, when people confront me and they say, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right here. And I said, what you want? Like, well, we've seen some things. What do you mean you've seen some things? What do you mean you've seen some things? We know you're racist. What do you mean you know I'm racist? Well, I've seen your Twitter account. So I mean that's kind of like I guess the end of the discussion right there. I understand. You see, when people they don't get jokes. People are so sensitive. I did a racism. No, I didn't do a racism. I made a funny joke. People get all bent out of shape. Like, you didn't do a racism. I made a funny joke.
Now he's trying to minimize it and say he made a funny joke. His Twitter is completely full of racism. Completely, not a joke. Now listen to his explanation here.
Like you're calling for just awful things to happen.
Nope.
Just awful
nobody
things
wants
to happen.
Nobody wants awful things to happen.
I don't care. See, that's the thing is that you can call me whatever you want. Doesn't bother me. I don't care.
A minute ago, he said you could call. He just said you can call me anything you want, but he said he was pleased to be voted the biggest racist on YouTube.
Now I know that may be selfish in some respect because there's many people out there that adore me, that care about me, that want to be me, so on and so forth. And that may kind of look bad, I guess, upon them. I don't know. Does it?
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're saying that you enjoy being a racist and enjoy an honor of being voted YouTube's racist, the people that are in your chat, they support that.
I mean, am I up? All right, if I start going live and just start railing against other races or something like that, okay, you got me. But I'll do that. Now, I'm not even explaining myself. I'm just saying like what I do and what I don't. I'm not even explaining myself. I'm just saying like what I do and what I don't do. I don't care. I'm embracing this world championship because to me that just means that racism doesn't exist. Racism is a figment of your imagination. I said it. It's in your mind. I said it. It's in your mind. Just like me. I don't know why he's big mad at me. I don't know why he's big.
No, I'm not mad at him.
I don't think he's mad. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Thank you, Jason. No, Jason. I appreciate that. No, Jason, it's not even really. I laugh at this stuff. I enjoy it. I enjoy it because people are like, what do you think is funny? I think it's funny. Now people are like, what do you think is funny? You can't do that. Evil. You mean man.
Nobody said he was evil. Well, I didn't anyway.
I laugh at that. I think it's funny because I laugh at that. I think it's funny because that why should I don't know. I'm laughing. I enjoy it because
check this out. Listen to this shit.
The challenge of I don't know. I'm explaining myself. I don't know why I'm explaining myself. I don't even know why I'm explaining myself. Just I enjoy the challenge of being labeled something, and then everyone believing that, and then I just go through the process of, I guess, convincing people that I'm not so bad. I don't know. I guess convincing people that I'm not so bad. I don't know. I don't even care if they think I'm bad or not. It's just funny to me that people I don't know are like, oh my God, that's the.
I mean, how can he sit there and say, he starts out with saying he's been given the prestigious award of being the #1 racist on YouTube, and he's so proud, but then he says racism doesn't even exist.
Okay. Yes, Bry. Okay. I don't think Bry. Yes, Bry. Really about what I've done. I don't think Bry even cares really about what I've done. That's something separate. He's just bringing that up.
Bry doesn't care what you've done.
It hurts someone
I've already had my discussions with you about what you've done and what you're saying, and I don't buy the whole I'm pretending to be a racist so people wouldn't like me, so they would come to me and then get to know me. I don't buy that. Last time you got called out on this racism stuff, you said you were trying to be like me. You were trying to infiltrate the KKK. You used to look up to me because you said I was racist, stuff like that. My point is, Richard, is the hypocrisy. It's the hypocrisy. What happened is I got into an argument with someone on my channel, and he made a derogatory remark about my son being molested, and I countered that with a derogatory remark about his child, too. And since I said what I said, because, I was just kidding. I was just joking with Vinny. I was just kidding. We were fighting and I was just joking. Just kidding. And one of my friends didn't like what I was saying on my channel and decided to call me out on it. That's disgusting. I can't have you here. If you're going to do things like that, then it can come back on me and people might think I support that. And then just shit on me as a friend. And my point was, it happened on my channel, not her channel. And if we want to talk about, she didn't want people to think that because I was saying this over here, that she supported what I was saying. Now, I took the L, and I said, but what, now look at here. Because you have another ranch over there, another person that you frequent, that says things, and you wouldn't want that to come off on you either, would you? Right? I mean, you're making it clear here by your own word that you like it when people think you're a racist. So you can come back and rectify that situation and make friends with them. Well, you don't want people to think that Carlo's a racist, do you? Or any other people that are over there, like Life is a Gem and Samara. You wouldn't want them people to think that they're a racist, right? That's all I'm saying. And I like how you kind of circle around this. You play with this. How can you be honored as a racist? How can you say you're proud to be even known as a racist? It's not funny. And it doesn't bother me. It makes you look like an ass, not me. But, no, my problem isn't with you. My problem is with the hypocrisy that's around you. I don't frequent your chats because I don't like the racism. I don't care for that, and I don't want to be in that chat with my name in it when people know that you said one joke on your Twitter. No, you said several jokes. I only showed a portion. I only showed less than about 3. I showed about 3 months worth of your Twitter. I didn't even dig yet. And I made these people aware that you were doing this stuff, that you were saying these things. And they've been aware of it anyway. Because, their thing was they didn't want what I was saying to come back on them as their friend and their mod. So, they had to chastise me publicly and start screaming at me and take my wrench and everything else. Now, what's the difference? Is what my point is. You are saying these things. There's no doubt that you are saying these things. Could that possibly come back on someone else that you are in their chat and have a wrench? Because that's what I was told. I was told what I was saying, and I was a closer friend to Carl than you are. Just only because we know each other. But they were saying that what I was saying could reflect on them. And I said, okay, you're right, man, let's do this. But what he's saying could reflect on you worse. And if you could chastise me publicly as a close friend, personal friend, then why can't you apply that everywhere on your channel? See, what I'm trying to say, Richard, is that attack on me had nothing to do with what I said. It had nothing. It has to do with who I like and who I don't like. Like, I like Molly Golightly. I like Laura. They don't. And they simply just can't have me around. So what I'm trying to show is they're just making up an excuse instead of saying, well, we don't like the fact that you hang with Molly and Laura and we'd rather not be around you. So they made the excuse that, well, he said this mean thing. And I actually did say it one time. They decided that was their opportunity to remove me from the channel. They knew I'd be pissed off if they called me out. That's all I'm saying, Richard. I ain't got no problem with you. I have a problem with your racism, and I have a problem with the way you think it's funny. And you've always done this shit. You think it's funny. There's no way that someone that does post those things that you do cannot be a racist. There's absolutely no way. You're like the only one I've ever seen on here that's been blatantly racist. And you have people that support you. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, they're your friend. And what I'm saying is, if I'm somebody's friend, no matter what I say, and no matter what I do, they should remain my friend as well. That's all I'm saying.
To lump them in with my perceived #1 racist on YouTube, championship belt. Lump them in with my
he's proud of it.
#1 racist
proud of
on
it.
YouTube. No championship belt. I'm the champion. I'm #1. No, that's what's funny, no one gets banned. Funny. I find it humorous when people honestly think that I am a... No, that's what's funny, though. I think it's funny. I find it humorous when people honestly think that I am a... I find that humorous.
We didn't say that his persona, his complete persona is just racist.
Online is
he doesn't do that on YouTube.
I find that humorous.
Because he knows he won't get away with it on YouTube. He does that on Twitter. All right, on YouTube, you can't do that. You can't make posts that say, eat my ass, NIGGERs. You can't do that. You can't make posts where a Black Lives Matter person was shot and laugh about it. You can't do that on YouTube. These people will tear your ass up for that, and YouTube will get you down.
My God, going off. And I did hear that anyone who shows up in my chat is also a racist. My God, going off. A Nazi racist.
No, you didn't hear that anyone that shows up in your chat is a Nazi racist.
Chat is also a racist.
What you heard was that anybody that is in your chat that knows this now and hasn't called you out has no problem with what you said, and they're supporting your racist way. That's what you heard. Nobody said Nazi racist. Nobody called you evil. Nobody did that. But if I'm in Carla's chat and I got a wrench and I snapped at somebody over there, Carla said she didn't want people thinking that she supported that just because I hold a wrench in her chat. So she needed to scream at me and berate me, take my wrench for something I said.
White supremacist. Yeah, you don't have to ban her.
Notice how he says supreme.
Supremacist. It's all good. Yeah, you don't have to ban her. You don't have to ban her, Asuka. It's fine. It's all good. I guess there was some to do about me being in someone's chat or something, or a mod or something. I guess there was some to do about me and that's why being in someone's chat or something, or a mod or something that I guess I was for like a couple of days. I don't know. And that's why I'm being trotted out as some kind of.
Now, Richard, it's silly to you because
piece to
you don't understand how friendly Carla and I work.
It's silly.
We're very friendly, and out of the blue, like I said something on my channel, right? And then my friend, who would normally, if I say something she doesn't like, we would just talk about it behind the scenes, and we'd evaluate it there. But this time, she chose to berate me publicly about something that I said on my channel. And my consensus with that is, well, you have other people that hold wrenches that say things elsewhere that could also reflect on you, and maybe you should deal with that the same way you dealt with me. And she won't do that. And I told one of the people that is a close friend of yours the same thing when she was telling me, hey, this could reflect on Carla. And what you're saying over there could reflect on Carla, so blah, blah, blah. Okay, and I get that. But if what I'm saying as a mod in her chat could reflect on Carla, how come what you're saying elsewhere can't reflect on Carla? I mean, Carla wouldn't want anybody to think that she wanted a Racist of the Year award, would she? And some of her mods that go in your chat, they wouldn't want that award, I don't think. I think that award's just for you. That's all I'm trying to say.
There's a lot of anger out there. Not sure why that is. See, I can dispel. I'll dispel some delusions right now. There's a lot of anger out there. Not sure why that
dispeller.
is. See, I can dispel. I'll have you know that. I'll dispel some delusions right now.
So do I.
And that is, I'll have you know that I support black businesses. Thrice. I have.
See that George Foreman? That's a hit on George Floyd.
Not two.
That's why he does that. He's got this sneaky racism thing going on.
George Foreman grills.
So since he's got George Foreman grills, he's not a racist. There's nothing funny about that.
I have 3. The newest one is in my possession right now. 3 of them. Count them. 1, 2, 3. I have 3. The newest one is in my possession right now. That I could possibly have 3 of them. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Why would I buy that? That dispels any and all racism that I could possibly have. Because if I was, why would I buy that? Something you should really think about.
I'm not a racist. I've got George Foreman grills.
For you. I'll leave that for you all to ponder during the rest of the day, because that's something you should really think about. The guilt by no, not just the
What?
wrench.
Here,
Not
Richard,
just
I
the
want
wrench.
you to
Just
understand this.
being in my chat, I guess.
They were saying that by me being in their chat with a wrench, they didn't want to be accused of supporting my behavior. So I flipped it around on them. And I said, well, you have this behavior over here. So if you're in his chat, right, would people perceive that you supported his behavior because you're in his chat? I don't think these people support that racism. Just like Carla, she doesn't support me snapping at people and fighting with people. Well, what I do on my channel is my business, and what you do on Twitter is your business. So I'm just saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Well, all right. I won't wrench you. I promise. I swear to God, I won't wrench you.
Right. Okay, thank you. Please don't give me a wrench because the guilt by association with me will ruin your reputation. You will lose friends. That's what Carla was trying to say to me.
I swear to God, I won't wrench you.
She's trying to say, since you were over on your channel fighting with somebody, you said something disgusting to him, you could be guilty by association. That's what she was saying to me. I don't want to be guilty by association with you.
I promise. Why do I have 3? Why are you asking me? You're asking me why I'm... Because I am... I promise. Proving without the... Why do I have 3? Why are you asking me? You're asking me why I'm... Because I am proving without the shadow of a doubt that I am not racist because I have 3 George Foreman grills. I used to have 2, a mini and a family size. Now I have 3, the one that the plate comes out. Glad I could dispel any elements. Oh, thank you for that. See, look at here. For asking. It's quite the club. Glad I could dispel any annulments. Very not exclusive because we support black businesses. See, look at here. The real people of it's another George Foreman owner. It's quite the club. Very not exclusive because we support black businesses. We support the real people of the United States of America. I am a disgrace. That's right. We all know. I don't know about that. See, look, this is a very exclusive club. You see, the stories are coming out now. That's right.
And right there's another mod.
Your mother had what? See,
look,
look,
Carla.
This is a very
Supporting this
exclusive
bullshit.
club. You see, the stories.
That was Life with the Gym.
Are coming
Life
out
is
now.
a gym. Supporting it. I mean, we don't want anybody to think that Carla's mods are supporting racism. I mean, maybe she should jump up there and call it out like she did on me about something else that had nothing to do with racism. Maybe she should call that out. Carla wouldn't want everybody to think that she's a racist, is she?
How, Aunt? We are fighting racism by grilling for justice, one hamburger at a time. That's how we shall overcome. That's what how, Aunt? We are fighting racism by grilling for justice, one hamburger at a time.
Wow, Richard. I just wanted to let you know, Richard, that she's a victim of murder. And her name was not Abby Potato. It was Gabby Petito. Seems like you're making fun of a murder victim here a little bit. Unless this isn't your Twitter. Unless somebody made this up. I don't think they made up a whole page, though. I'm not sure. Oh, Alex Jones, hey. I do agree with him on a lot of things. He thinks COVID is a hoax. He thinks the vaccinations are wrong, and I agree with that. I agree with all this. And he's absolutely right, because I put anti-poke content up and they took it down immediately. It didn't strike me. But this is a murder victim. And I don't think her name is Abby Potato. And I just can't support this, Richard. I think maybe you should take that down. I can't support that, and I don't want people, to think that I support this at all. Maybe you should take that down. I'm kind of disappointed that you would take Gabby Petito's name and call her Abby Potato. Which potato, we all know, is another word for mental retardation. According to some of the people on YouTube, they call people potatoes. So, I don't understand why you would do this. Ivermectin? I don't think that the ivermectin joke behind Gabby Petito's name is funny. I don't think she died of COVID out in the woods. I don't really think that the joke is funny, Richard. So maybe you should take that down. I can't support that. I wouldn't want anybody coming at me because I mod in a chat where you mod at because you posted this. So, maybe you should take that down. I don't know. Well, that's a good way to bypass a word that you don't want to say. Man, maybe you should clean this up. I mean, I just can't support this. Oh, wow. Well, here's Richard saying that somebody fucked their own mother. Man. I can't support that. I can't support that. Somebody fucked their own mother? Man. I like that one. Does anybody here know anybody that passed away from COVID? Anybody? I know that some people suffer from COVID, but Richard doesn't believe it exists. I can't support that. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. Look, there's a little trans bashing. Gross. That's a little bit of trans bashing there, man. I cannot support that at all. Oh, man. Laughing my ass off. Well, let's see what we got here. Man. That's funny that they want to take down George Floyd's memorial there in Minneapolis. That's worth a laughing my ass off. I remember the few days after George Floyd was killed, Groyper, he declared it National George Foreman Day, and that everybody should get their grills out. I don't see anything funny about them taking that memorial down. I mean, this was a man that was murdered in front of everybody. Man, I cannot support that at all. UK Black Lives Matter activist Sasha Johnson hospitalized after gunshot wound. Laughing my ass off. What's funny about anybody getting shot? I don't know. I just can't support that. Wow. What I'm saying is only pussies die from the coof. Man. I know some people on here that have gotten sick and passed away from the COVID. Some of my friends just went through it, with a coworker that passed away from the COVID. But Richard says that only pussies die from the coof, which he means COVID, just to let's go. And I don't think that, people who die from the COVID are pussies. I wonder how I would feel if I had a coworker that I worked with for years and years, and they died of the COVID. But yet I'm friendly with someone who says only pussies die from the coof. I can't support that. Oh, here's another joke about a man that was murdered. I can't believe they killed George Foreman. That's his George Floyd joke. Cosmic made a joke too. Cosmic Cam made a joke one time about Ben Ashworth and said that, when Ben went to jail, he wished that they would give him the George Floyd treatment. That's not very nice. I just can't support that. Wow. International Women's Day, for women to empower women to get together and take their strength back and grow as women. But Groyper thinks that's fake, and I assume he's saying gay. Man, I can't support that. I'm all in support of women empowering other women. Well, here he is passing along a post from Spencer, who's the leader of the White Nationalist Front. It's a sort of a supremacy group. That's where the name Groyper comes from. But I can't support anything that isn't for unity for everyone. I just can't support that. Well, is that an attack on the Capitol building? Man, everybody remember Ashley Babbitt. I can't support an attack on the Capitol building. I just can't support that.
3, 2, yes. 3, 2. Stop being disabled, okay? Yes. I didn't know the wheelchair carried over to your brain. To stop being disabled, okay? I didn't know the wheelchair carried over to your brain. My God. I'm going to. She's still on, but I'm going to do it. 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 I did it. So that was the Joker from Australia. I did it. So that was the Joker from Australia.
Wow. I just can't support someone telling someone else who's disabled to stop being disabled and make a joke about their wheelchair affecting their brain. I just can't support that. Wow. What's this? Black people be stealing. Wow. I can't support that. Putting a group of people in a certain category as if they were criminal because of their color or something. Man, I certainly can't support that. There's that word again. You're pretty sneaky, huh? If you still think the COOF, meaning COVID, is a legitimate threat to public safety, then you're either ignorant or very stupid. I don't know, Richard. There's people that I know that are friends of mine that have personally lost friends due to COVID. There's also people that I know that were sick because of COVID. Would you like to tell one of my friends who lost someone that they know due to COVID that they're ignorant or very stupid? I just can't support that, man. Oops. He forgot to put the R in the word here and mention George Foreman. I just can't support that. I mean, there's something bad about that. I don't support racism. I really don't. I can't support that. Some people don't mind supporting stuff like this, right? I mean, because if someone's a mod in your chat and they do things like this, that means you're supporting them, right? Or does it? Does that mean that Richard Groyper is just explaining things in his own way? That he's not dragging those people that he chats with or mods for into his mess? But this right here, I just can't support this. Oops. Forgot that R there again, Richard. Now, personally, if that's the way you feel, Mr. Groyper, there's nothing that I can do about it. I don't support that, but I can sit in a chat with you and get along with you, but I don't support this racist talk here that you're doing. I mean, I would allow you in my chat, but I wouldn't mod you because I wouldn't want people to think that I support you doing this. You know, so I had to make a video about it to be sure that people understand that I do not support this behavior. And here he supports slapping women. We lost a real one. I can't support that. Oops. Man, I certainly can't support that. What's up with this? Forget that R? Even John Crimes has gone under this guy's comments where he was coming at me. And I don't think John had any idea that he's posting things like this on Twitter. But John was egging him on. Now, you don't see any posts of mine like that. You might hear me say the word, you know, the term of endearment, but you won't see anything like this from me. But John Crimes went under and co-signed this guy one time. I don't think he knew that he was saying this stuff, though. I'll give him that. Wow, that's a creepy looking dude. This is somewhere where I agree with Richard on. But under this is a dox, which, you know, Samara was kind of mad, you know, because I said, so maybe there'll be a video about this dox. I don't know. How about that? Can there be a video about that dox? Because Samara got at me about dox. Uh-oh, here's a warning that was given and loved by my friend who's always going to... I'm just making a point here. I've been enjoying your lives lately, but this Richard Groyper guy came in and derailed the stream. He should have been blocked. He's a troll, Carla. He's horrible to people, especially with disabilities, which we saw a little while ago. I hope your streams continue to be enjoyable. Block Richard please. A white nationalist. Now, she's been told and shown that this guy is a nationalist and that he frequently uses the N-word and makes jokes about black people being hurt and killed. I simply can't support this. I mean, I wouldn't want any of his actions to come down on my friends. That's all. Wow. Man, I simply cannot support this. What's up with this? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Wow, race war? Really? Nah. Wow, Black Power is gay? Man, I can't support that. Wow, let's make fun of one of the most famous disabled people ever. I can't support that. Wow. That's not racist. I can't support that. Oh man, being there was a friend to him. She liked him. She liked Richard. Hearing a lot of rumors today that one of my very crippled YouTube subscribers has passed away. I told her that I'd have her wheelchair sold for scrap and melted down. I'm helping. Man, I can't support that. Uh-oh. White power. Yeah, that's not racist at all. It is after you've made jokes about George Floyd and Black Lives Matter people being shot and Black Panthers dying and stuff like that. After all of that, this would be racist. And I can't support that. Oh, look, more disabled jokes. Helen Keller was a liar and a whore. Miss Keller molesting Dwight D. Eisenhower. Man, I can't support that. Wow, Helen Keller was a fraud? She faked it? I can't support that, man. Oops. Man, just put it in there. Don't be scared if you're racist. Don't be scared. I can't support this, though. The police killing of George Floyd and resulting protests have led white Americans to reckon with racism more vigorously than at any moment in recent history. He doesn't give a shit about George Floyd. Man, I can't support that. Wow. He literally has no problem with the death of George Floyd. I can't support that.
I'm just saying, but I'm just saying that. But why would you treat things like that? Like tweet things like, hold on, Marianne's coming up. Give me a second. Marianne, thank God you're here.
Oh, thank God. Hey, Richard, what's up?
Oh, not much. I was just explaining to Republican Ash about how I look up to, well, I did look up to Bryan.St.John before he turned on me. What an unfortunate turn of events, but I was using his blueprint.
To be fair, Richard, I just want to say, I think Bryan is more using you as an example because of his anger towards full-on drama.
I understand that.
It's just his way of, yeah.
I'm not even mad at Bryan. I don't hate Bryan. Us even crossing paths, crossing swords, well, not crossing swords, that would be weird. Crossing paths was pretty random, I should say, but after I discovered him, I would say that I'm using his blueprint of infiltration of the KKK by pretending to be the racist to educate the racist so they can be better people.
That's what you said. That's what you're doing?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm using his blueprint.
To what?
The
Doesn't make
roadmap
sense at all.
to curing racism.
Okay, but all the posts that he made that I just showed you were before this live. It was before he met me. He was saying these types of things. So I called him out on it, and I put some videos up, and now he says he's doing it because he wants to be like me. But he was doing it before he met me.
Is by pretending to be racist, you can infiltrate into the KKK.
Okay, so are you saying I never infiltrated in any KKK, so I don't understand.
Well, he was at that KKK rally.
No, it was an anti-KKK rally.
Absolutely. The KKK came to my city. 9 members. I went and fought my way towards the front so I could speak out against them. I put it in video form. I'm standing next to the Black Panther Party with my fist up at them. This is how Richard plays games.
Oh, you could have fooled me. I mean, I've seen his work. I mean,
Have
I
you
don't
seen the video where
want
he's
to
at
cast
the
aspersions, but
anti-KKK rally?
I mean, if he's going to pretend like he hasn't said anything racist, that would, I mean, I've seen it, but
What'd he say?
what do you mean? What did he say?
What did he say that
Didn't
was
he send watermelons to a black? I mean, I'm not
That's an
trying to say
emoji.
he's
So you're
racist.
offended
That's not
by
what we're saying.
emojis now?
All I'm saying is that I used his blueprint, and now he turned on me.
I don't think
And
he ever
says, "Oh,
thought
look,
that y'all
that guy's
were like
racist."
buddies or whatever. I don't think he realizes that you think he quote unquote turned on you.
No, he turned on me. He turned on me and said he took the opportunity to say, "Look at that guy. He's
Uh-huh.
more racist than me.
And that's not
I
what
can get the
Okay.
heat off. I
Yeah.
can blame that guy, that patsy, that stooge."
Now, what I showed was that he is what a real racist is. I'm not a member of the White Nationalist Front. You don't catch me making jokes about George Floyd. I don't think it's funny if a BLM person gets killed. I don't make those kind of jokes. He does. I just can't support that.
Look at him. Don't look at me. Look at him.
Well, okay. I don't think you get the dynamic of the whole Brian situation because
Okay, Nene.
it goes back way further than that. And people have, slapped label upon label upon label upon him, and then FOD does what FOD does, and then he finds you, and it's like, whoa, this is who this person supports, and this is everything they say they're against, and then this is Brian showing that hypocrisy.
And she's absolutely right. When I was having problems with FOD by her sending, calling me a racist, putting up pictures of me in the KKK uniforms, sending CPS to my house, then I found out that she was calling Richard Groyper daddy, and that she would frequent his chats. And then I found, even under this, there's way more racism in these posts below. So I put it out there like, FOD, you call me a racist, but your daddy that you claimed is your daddy is a member of the White Nationalist Front. And then they denied it. And then they took it. But Groyper's still doing this racist stuff today.
That's all I can say. I mean, I'm not Brian.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, if you look at it from my perspective, isn't Brian has done the exact same thing. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not.
Brian has not done the exact same thing. I've always fought against racism. You don't catch me making jokes about George Floyd. In fact, I promoted videos standing up for him. I've been to KKK rallies fighting against these hate groups. If you want to infiltrate the KKK, you join them. You join them. You don't pretend. He never came to me and said, "Hey, Brian, I'm a racist too, man. Help me join." He never did anything like that. I'm not a racist.
Not saying, look at Brian, he's a bad person, he should be excoriated, thrown from YouTube, hoisted on his own petard. Not even sure what that means, but you know what I mean.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Can you understand why people don't like your tweets? Can you answer this?
Sure.
Okay,
Can you pin Ash 274's comment real quick?
Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? Let me see. Oh, here we go. It actually was a KK rally, but Brian was there on the anti-side that showed up to a rally against the KKK being there. Yes, that is true, Ash. Yes, Brian was there to yell at them and bully them. The KKK is an evil, disgusting group. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand. And I'm saying that I'm following his lead and I'm doing what he's doing. I'm just took a different tact. I haven't gone to any KKK rallies, anti-KKK rallies, whatever. I'm just saying
Okay, keep going.
I'm out there. I'm boots on the ground. I'm mixing with the racists. And
Hello?
You cut out.
Yeah, you're cutting out, Richard.
Let's go up a little bit.
Guess so. That's what y'all said. So
Marianne doesn't want me to kick him off panel.
Yeah,
But
because the chat
who
is
wants me
saying.
gone?
Let me finish. The chat
Go ahead.
doesn't want. The chat wants you off the panel, but I'm saying Marianne doesn't want me to. I asked Marianne. She doesn't want me to, you guys. I'm going to respect what Marianne wants. She wants to defend herself. I'm going to let her defend herself.
I'll let him just keep on talking.
All right, it's up to you. All right, go ahead, Richard.
I think I rested my case a while back.
No, you never.
Do you have a rebuttal? I don't think you have much to say.
What is my
Other
rebuttal
than-
against?
Why are you up
trying
on the
to say?
panel then? I thought you came in
I
to
actually
defend
came
yourself.
up here. No, I actually came up here to try to explain some things to Republican Nash.
You know
Okay,
Marianne is my
go
friend,
ahead.
right?
Not stuff.
A question.
Real quick, Marianne, hold on a second. Go ahead, Galway girl.
Richard, do you follow Jordan Peterson?
Jordan Peterson? Isn't that Canadian guy that does talks or something? He looks like a skeleton.
White nationalist.
Jordan Peterson. I know of him. Do I
He tries to pretend like he doesn't know these white nationalists and who they are. He's always done that.
follow him? No. I know who he is,
Okay.
but I'm not sure
So
what
what's
you
a
mean by
white
follow.
nationalist?
Don't play dumb either, Richard.
What are you talking about? I just
The Groyper, the frog thing that he uses, the emoji thing that he uses, that is that's what the White Nationalist Front uses.
answered her question.
No, you didn't actually. What is a
I
white
just
nationalist?
said I know who he is, but I don't follow him, and I'm not really sure what you mean by following him.
I
Could
just
you be
asked
more
the question.
specific?
If you don't, then that's fine.
I just answered your question very specifically.
How do you know
I
you
I
don't?
just answered yours
I have a question.
specifically.
Isn't the Richard part of your name from Richard Spencer? Correct?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And in case people don't know who Richard Spencer is, he was a American neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist, ethnic nationalist, and white supremacist who is known for his activism on behalf of the alt-right movement.
So, Groyper supports Richard Spencer, who is the leader of the White Nationalist Front. See how he gets
And?
quiet? He got quiet. See, and
I'm not allowed to have a parody account.
Right.
Is that against the law?
Right. Okay.
he thinks parody about racial groups and racists is funny. I can't support that.
I believe you.
Nothing is against the law. What are you? Just state what you are.
What do you mean? What am I? You mean what my political beliefs are? My ideology?
No, not political beliefs.
My ideology. I'm white. I'm a white man.
Of course, you're white.
That's it.
Do you want your grandkids to look just like you?
Would there be a problem if they did?
That's a good answer.
I don't think so.
I think natural biology has conclusively proven that people that look like each other generally stay with those types of people. It's just natural.
So, what does those types of people mean, though? Do you know what I'm saying?
If you're of a certain race, the odds are you're going to end up with someone of that race.
You know, we all trace back to the same person genetically.
We all
Everybody in the
are the
world
same
traces
person.
back to one. Yes.
So you're saying the human race is made up of an assortment of inbreds.
If we're not
Well,
white,
inbreeding is when you're with your family. Come on now.
Well, if we trace back to one single origin point, then that would mean, yes, that we would. I mean, that's how
so
you do the thing, and then you make the baby, and it would come
if
out
you're
like
not white,
the creature.
you're inbreded. If you're not white, that's what you're saying. If you're not white, you're inbreded.
No, that's what you said. We all trace
No.
back to one single origin
That's
point.
not saying that anything
You're
about
twisting it.
right.
I should say I'm not actually white.
Nobody's actually white.
I just look white.
Like,
Well, you know what?
Like I told you, I was following the BryanSt.John roadmap to converting racists, and you have to
Man, it's up
become
to
the
you. What do you want me to
racist.
do? You want
You
me to put
have
them or
to
not?
be perceived as the racist and say racist things to convert the racists.
How much is George Soros paying you, baby, per hour?
That sounds very anti-Semitic. Who said that?
I did.
Who said that? Take
did.
names. I don't know who I did is. What's your name?
Go away, girl.
Uh-huh. Mark that down, George. Oh, wait. Am I?
A little bit better. It's not a bad thing. Republican national autism, it's not a bad thing.
Nazi racist is a bit much to say, to call
To
someone.
be honest, I don't recall saying that. I know I'm not autistic. At least I have not been diagnosed as autistic. Maybe high-functioning autism.
That's what I meant, like, Asperger's-y. It's left over or something to that effect. And also, I've seen you always joking with him. I have always been nice to him, Dova. I never tried to have problems with him, so I don't know why he came at me like that.
So the thing of it is Groyper got booted off that panel because they saw through his bullshit. And Republican Ash does not support that. I also cannot support Groyper's behavior. And I wouldn't want him being in someone, in around a friend of mine, and people thinking that maybe she supports that. Because I don't. And I just wanted to put that out there. That's all. I have nothing against Richard Groyper. I really don't. He can do what he wants. If I am in any chat with him, I don't go at him. I've proved my point with him a long time ago. I don't mess with him. But, other people shouldn't mess with racists either. Or people might start emailing them and saying, why do you support this guy? Just making a point here.